So here's your original swing that you hit when we first started. Again, a lot of stretching, a lot of trying to get up, not as much as you used to, but we just, in your natural instinct, we go back and forth. If you look at your shoulders, you can see all the twisting and energies from up there. You're not really using the legs to create any power, just kind of hanging on for dear life here. So we just work to get the energy in the right place. And so we broke it down in parts here. The first one is doing this little drill when you're swinging. So basically in this drill, it's trying to get what we don't want is to get we got to get out of your shoulders, your hips, and your wrist. What we need is feet, ground force pressure, the ground, the core, the ground will move, you'll push, that will move the core, and the arms swinging down. So those things work us down. So feet push, that's the engine that pushes energy, just like when we're walking. That pushes your core. Your right arm should feel this hugging feeling right here, and you'll feel rotation in your chest, in your midsection, that's your core. Arm drops down and gets compression, and just getting that feel of that motion gets you out of this feeling, which is twisting and up and away, and it gets you down here hitting that force. That's a good feel for you to get that feeling of what's moving. Then what we did was we went to a little teaching device here. It's Amazon. It's a molded grip. I got you to feel really relaxed in the arms there. I want you to feel not trying to keep this arm straight, just try to be relaxed and send energy down what we just felt. So now the energy's heading that way. You're moving the legs, your core is moving, and your arms are dropping. So it would be almost like you would be hitting the bag here with the same force. You're hitting the same feeling of hitting the bag. And that's the opposite of the twisting energy over here. We're working this way. It's all about energy. Store it up, get it to go somewhere, and get out of you the club. And this thing is like stretching out there at the bottom, that you're releasing the energy. That's why you see you're not fighting this, and over here you're fighting. You and this golf club are having a little war of energy trying to fight to go somewhere. And then we change to so this is an actual hit. So this is a hit. You can see there is much better. You've got that downward feeling. This is where the arms are really relaxed. Even though you think you're bending your arms, you're not that much different than when you're not trying to bend, but you're just a lot more relaxed. But there comes that energy coming down, what we just worked on all those drills. That's the hit. That's the hit. Now, you still kind of hung on to it. You didn't release everything. Eventually, I got you to let that kind of go, but that feels out of control. All that's still, again, by holding this, trying to speed all this energy up and then holding it at the same time is stressing you here. You got to let that energy go in that club. So that stress, but you holding and trying to stay down, this makes it tough on you just to hold that energy back. Then you would have to slow down so you wouldn't hurt yourself. And let's see here what else we got. So here's the practice swing, just the same thing, but letting it go. There's the hit, and then that time you let it fly. Hit, and this is the part you gotta just release the energy. I always try to be able to get as much energy into that golf club and just let it, everything just comes around and in sync instead of holding. You're releasing the golf club. That's a strange feeling for you because you want to control it instinctively. And you just got to hit a bunch of these swings where you feel like the simple motion to hit and let it go. And the momentum will bring you on up and you can see right here, all the energy is leaving to the club and away from your back, taking all the stress out.